This is the woman who stood between America and a dangerous medication twice. Dr. Frances Oldham Kelsey received her doctorate in pharmacology from the University of Chicago and later received her MD from the same university not too long after. She then took up a job at the FDA reviewing requests to license new drugs. September 1960, a new drug application arrived on the desk of the medical officer at the FDA. The new drug was Kevidon, a drug that was already being sold in Europe to pregnant women with morning sickness. It appeared to be a routine application. All it needed was a stamp of approval. But Dr. Kelsey saw some safety data that didn't sit right with her. So she reached out to the manufacturer, William S. Merrill Company of Cincinnati, for more information. Merrill responded, but also complained to Dr. Kelsey's bosses for being questioned by this lady. But Dr. Kelsey's unique background in both medicine and pharmacology proved the perfect combo to truly understand and spot potentially harmful data in a drug study. The application heavily relied on anecdotal testimony rather than clinical data. So Kelsey insisted that Merrill provide hard evidence to prove his claim that Kevidon, quote, had no lethal dose, a claim that no other drug can make. So Dr. Kelsey wrote Merrill back saying that, quote, the burden of proof that a drug is safe lies with the applicant. She also required Merrill to show proof that the drug wasn't harmful to the fetus. Merrill was livid and phoned Dr. Kelsey's boss, Dr. Ralph Smith, and told him that he considered this letter borderline libelous and wanted to know how Dr. Smith was going to personally handle Dr. Kelsey. Dr. Smith firmly told Merrill that the agency stands behind Dr. Kelsey. But it was a long road for Dr. Kelsey to get to this level of support. For an exhaustingly long 19 months, she relentlessly blocked the approval of Kevidon in the US, while other drug companies and often her own colleagues criticized her for being a bureaucratic nitpicker. Yet not even a year later, the horrifying evidence came flooding in from Europe. Thousands of babies died and 10,000 more were born with severe defects in 46 countries from this drug, better known as thalidomide, the drug that was marketed towards pregnant women as a miracle cure for morning sickness. In July 1962, the Washington Post shared a front-page article reporting that Dr. Kelsey's, quote, skepticism and stubbornness prevented what could have been an appalling American tragedy. But that was just one of two pivotal moments where Dr. Frances Oldham Kelsey saved America from itself. The second moment was way before the thalidomide tragedy. In the late 1930s, Dr. Kelsey was an FDA scientist in the midst of a national emergency. The drug elixir sulfanilamide, an antibiotic marketed towards children, was causing a nationwide death toll among children that totaled 107. Dr. Kelsey was assigned to a team who was tasked with identifying the toxic agent within elixir sulfanilamide. Dr. Kelsey identified the culprit as diethylene glycol, the active ingredient in antifreeze. Dr. Kelsey died at the age of 101 in 2015 and was remembered as a 20th century American heroine. Her persistence and work ethic pushed Congress to pass legislation that required drug makers to prove that their drug is both safe and efficacious before it can be approved. She was subsequently presented with the nation's highest federal civilian service award. Her exceptional judgment in evaluating a new drug for safety for human use has prevented a major tragedy of birth deformities in the United States. It can be scary to be the odd one out, voicing an opinion that is unpopular amongst people who don't know you, but also your peers. Yet Dr. Kelsey wasn't in the business of being the most popular person in the room. Her job was to ensure the safety and validity of a medication before it gets to the American people. Her steadfastness and courage to stand her ground saved so many lives.